Duel Review is brought to you by SpiderWolf.com. On today's Duel Review, it's Cards Against Humanity. I'm RJ.
And I'm Nick.
Let's get to it.
Hey guys, welcome to Wednesday the 15th of May. We are doing Cards Against Humanity.
That's right, and you probably heard about this from now. It came out around 2011 or whatever, and it's one of those things that kind of shows how a simple, idea, if it's good, can really take off. Of course, there are a lot of issues as far as like copyright and all that stuff, so it's actually become kind of a free thing. It's basically a bunch of guys got together, and everybody says it's like apples to apples, except very adult.
Yes.
And that's very much what it is. It also reminds me of Mad Libs kind of thing, where you fill in the blank. So what happens is you get your buddies together, and nobody can be offended by words, because if you are offended by words, likely this game will offend you at some point.
Right.
Of course, and it's grown. There are many expansions. People come up with their own cards, which is all great. It was a Kickstarter at some point, but I know they've had some kind of issues, like legality. They made sure they put trademarking in. Anyway, you get your friends together, and hopefully you know them a little bit, because it's all about kind of guessing, what they're gonna like. Because we go around the table, we have a main card, and it has a sentence, and it'll be like, blank goes to bed better when he thinks of blank. And then you have cards that you've been dealt. I think it's like 5 or something like that, and they have bizarre things. And they have everything from $4.99 all you can eat shrimp to blankety blank blank blank. They're very adult and very aggressive. And so you put down the thing that you think would be the best, and you shuffle them all together, and then the person that read that sentence reads them in line with that, and then picks the one that they like the most. So if you know that somebody, really hates, frickin' Obama or something, then you can use that card, to that best effect. Or if you have somebody who really hates cats, or really likes odd sex jokes, or whatever, you try to gauge things, or really likes food.
When we played, I don't know how it happened, but apparently anytime that I read a card, the person who won was him, because he gets my humor most. And then he gave away the secret, which wasn't a secret. He was just saying something I like food a lot. So everyone in the table, whenever it was my turn to read a sentence off of the black card, everyone gave me the food cards. And
it was perfect, because that was actually the funniest part of the game.
Yeah, it made me laugh.
And that wasn't really my secret. I mean, it is definitely one that I would keep in mind, but that wasn't, it's just kind of like, I was trying to throw him a bone, because they're all picking on me, like, you know him so well, it's not fair.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, food, fine,
just give him food. I got everything from, like, what was it?
I think
you can eat salad and breadsticks at Olive Garden.
Hot Pockets.
Yeah, it's like Hot Pockets. I was like, come on, cut it out.
Yeah, no, I think out of like the first 5, I got all 5, and only 2 of them were food. So whatever. But then it became all about food. And actually, it happened with me too, as far as I would get the same. I mean, everybody started figuring out, like, oh, you always laugh at the ones that are like racist or whatever.
Yeah.
You laugh at the ones that are sex, about sex and weirdness and all that stuff. And to be very frank, these cards sometimes go really far. So you definitely have to have a certain personality to kind of get over that, but it's all in good fun. There are definitely some that are a little bit too, like something in a pool of children's tears. I don't want to say it even. It's just kind of like, oh, come on, but that's part of the game. That's part of the game. So I'm not sure how I feel about those cards, because they don't work on me usually. I'm just kind of like, oh, well, you're just trying to, be as depraved as possible or whatever.
Yeah.
The ones that work on me are more subtle, and actually with him too, I think both of us kind of responded to the ones that were more subtle. Like what he dreams of at night, and it's like, or what keeps him up at night or whatever, and it's like Hot Pockets. Well, he actually has a story about that.
I did. I actually shared a story where I stayed up eating Hot Pockets.
So and then what is the next book in the series? J.K. Rowling's series, and it was like a chamber of those annoying twits that follow him around or whatever, and it was like, that's perfect for me, because that's kind of how I feel about the whole thing. Anyway, there are definitely, hardcore groups that this is all they play. They love this game, and it is a lot of fun. It's a great party game. We were laughing a lot. And every once in a while you get cards that you don't think will ever amount to anything, but then all of a sudden it's like the clouds part, and it's like, oh, this is perfect. But then there's also those times where you think you've got it nailed, and then the guy chooses something else because his personality just, you know, it's just a little different, even though everybody else at the table would have picked that one, or you never think that would, whatever. And then there are a few cards that they seem to go out and they always win. So there's some imbalance there, but it's just a fun party game. So that's really all the point it is. And yeah, it's adult enough, and you know, I don't like saying the word mature when it comes to this because it's not mature.
Yeah,
it's totally immature.
Yeah.
But it's of that adult persuasion enough that you know, I had to think twice about recommending it or bringing it up even. But it is such a fun idea, and we did laugh so much that I just can't deny it. You know?
Right,
So.
right. And the game isn't childish; it's immature. I think is the best way of explaining it. It's not for kids, and it's for adults who want to be immature. Is essentially what it is.
But you also have all these expansions and spin-offs. You can make your own cards. You know, make them about Star Wars or Star Trek and stuff.
And that's the best part about this is you really can just make your own whatever up.
In fact, we've the couple times we played, once was just mostly printed out cards that you just cut up or whatever.
And I guess I should explain that you can buy the actual pack, and it's only sold online. I would highly recommend just going to the website, cardsagainsthumanity.com or whatever.
Not expensive, a lot of fun. It'll give you
the actual cards are $25, and the expansions are $10. And the only place that you can get the expansions is online. You can't download those yet, but you could download the entire core set for free, and it'll only cost you about $10 in, I think, printing and I don't know. I think that's it. I think it's just printing costs.
So again,
because you have to paint, use a lot of black ink to get the black cards.
Proof of a good idea making a hit. So
this essentially was just 8 guys who wanted a game to play on New Year's Eve, so they created this, and then it just kind of blew out of proportion. And I think Kickstarter, it gained 300% more than its scheduled goal. So
yeah, I think the one thing that is a drawback to me is that at the moment, the core whatever, they don't have a lot of nerd stuff.
Yeah.
Like I said, Star Wars and Star Trek comics, all that stuff. It's mostly the gross out stuff. So yes, it is a recommend with caution.
It's best for 4 players, but once you get more than 4 players,
we played with 7. It was awesome.
You can play more than 20. You can just keep going. So it's a great game.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and tell us what you think. Watch our great playlist. Game Live's been a lot of fun.
Yes, it has. And please leave comments. We love comments. And you can help support us by buying our wares at spiderwolf.com.
That's right. T-shirts, a card game, art print, short stories, and more. And please follow me on my new blog. It's fisk37.tumblr.com. I'm going to be blogging as characters and releasing updates, all leading towards my Kickstarter release of the enhanced version of my card game. So please take a look. Like it if you like it, share it if you like it, and leave comments. It's all good. Thanks for the support. All right, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.
Yes! You got it. The prank thing.
Thank you. I just do it later.
Thank you.
Coming up next, the anime do rah-rah-rah.
What's with the prank thing you're doing now?
Thank you. I just do it late.
Thank you.
It comes out of my mouth before I think to do that, so I just see you later. See you later, like sayonara.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you in a funny way.
In a weird way.
Thank you.
Funny, it was creepy. I want my dad.